All right, this is a very like intense, expansive energy. We're gonna go ahead and jump in using the Light Seers Tarot deck. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But there's something here about dropping into oneself, and that what you have just experienced is a surrender, not giving up. And they can feel kind of similar, but there's some sort of reflection that you're being asked to, it's like there's like this reflective state of being that you're being asked to kind of shift into, because there's a lot, you've been taking a lot of trust falls. Like you've been taking so many intentional steps towards what you're moving to with this Eight of Cups. Like there is a intention that's been set, there's a goal that's been set, and you have had your mind made up for like 6 months to a year. And of course it could be longer than that, but I would say like within 6 months to a year, there's been a huge shift and taking this seriously, taking yourself seriously and moving forward with this. High Priestess to the Emperor. You have literally been balancing out this giving and receiving energy within you. And I feel like you've been stepping into this timeline where you are able to fully receive in a way that you've truly never experienced before in this lifetime. And I feel like there's been some wounds on the masculine and feminine side that have been worked through, that have been processed, that have been grieved during this time. This is sticking out to me, this game piece. I think it's a chess piece, but it's very much like treating things like there's been a shift of understanding that you truly are the main character. The Sims games may be very important to somebody or significant to somebody. Whoa, oh my gosh. Okay, so this energy is very like, you may be feeling pretty frantic, or that may be how you're feeling deep down somewhere. Like there's something like that, like a shaky chihuahua. Okay, like that's literally the energy that's coming through. Okay. You've been intentionally building something, and it's almost like you can sense that this shift is taking place, that there's this entering of a new era that you're experiencing. Like you can feel that that's like, you're right there. And it's almost like you have paused to kind of sit here and be like, okay, I'm making the right decision. Am I doing this perfectly? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Like, instead of just flowing, letting it unfold the same way that you have been letting these events within the last few months unfold and you taking them on as they come. Like this gets to this, the way that you receive also gets to be like that. It also just gets to be like this natural unfolding process where you get to really sit, and there's something significant about being able to truly acknowledge like what you have built, what you're building, and who you are. For a lot of this collective, what this has been is like coming to terms with who you truly are and understanding that this has been suppressed for however long, right? It's going to be different for everybody in this collective. But for a lot of you, it's like this, like a pivotal 180 shift of like, there's a way that you've been experiencing life your entire life, and now it's just like, it gets to be so much easier. I'm going to let my cat in, so give me 1 second. Kind of like a weird analogy, but I'm getting a visual come through of someone like swinging on these monkey bars, right? And they're like on the last one before they can put their feet down, like before they get to the other side, right? But once they get to the other side, the monkey bars are no longer going to be there because they don't exist anymore, because all that exists is like the current point of existence that you're in, right? So like it doesn't exist anymore. And there's a part of you that's like attached because you are stepping into this era of flow and truly letting things work out for you and gravitate towards you. King of Pentacles. Like, this is an era where you get to be in your bag and you get to really navigate like the luxuries of this world. And that's going to be different for everybody, right? Because for this particular collective, I feel like what you would define as a luxury are the things that are like genuinely most important to you. So when I say luxuries, I'm not referring to luxury items per se. It's just things that are luxurious to you, that allow you to live in a state that is luscious. We have the Queen of Pentacles. It did come out reversed. So you may be having some issues with like being able to receive and feeling like you need to do more for it. Like that there's more action that needs to be taken. But the Queen of Pentacles understands that like things flow to her. She has what she needs and then some, because like that's how the world works for her. And I feel like there's a shift in mentality that's coming through right now. This Page of Pentacles is so significant. Like this is something that is very, like whatever you're building, collective, whatever you've been moving towards, it is something that is there's a very sacred bond between you and this thing. So for a lot of you, whenever it comes to getting into that state of being where you are resting more, you're resting consciously, and you are being in this receiving energy where it's okay to not be on the go all the time. It's okay to let blessings, maybe that term will resonate with somebody, but blessings to like just flow to you. Okay, so there has been a lot that's been revealed to you right now. There's some as above, so below energy going on where you have been feeling maybe very overwhelmed, emotional, drained. And it's like, these cards are very significant. It feels like you have been receiving very intense downloads from spirit and purging, releasing a lot of things that have been stored in your body, stored in your energetic sphere. And there's something here, like there's turbulence is very significant and has been a recurring theme in my readings if you've watched. There's just something here that's leveling out, like equilibrium. Like there's something that's like coming back into like calibration. And I feel like for some of this collective, you may have even unlocked a deeper level of your psychic abilities or connected deeper to your intuition. There are certain things that you would perceive as burden that somebody or someone in this collective, again, take what resonates, leave what does not, but there's a burden that somebody is holding on to. And it's like, you feel like holding on to this keeps you safe, keeps you humble, but it really keeps you stuck because you're not able to see yourself for how you're actually showing up or for who you are, because there's something from your past that you're keeping close as if that needs to be there, as if you need that constant reminder or something. Like, I feel like you keep like moving forward, right? But the reason why there's like this slow or like stagnant feeling is because there is something that you're keeping close that has got you in this shame spiral, and that is like acting as a money block. And it's like when you realize that you get to let that go, when you get to rest, when you get to surrender to the human experience. Okay, so there's been a intense learning journey that you've been on. For a lot of this collective, or for someone in this collective, you have had a very intense life. Okay, so there's something about a part of it being messy. Like there's something here that you're not proud of when it comes to your past, and you're letting that stifle like how much you are open to receive. Like there's something here, like there's this unconditional love and radical acceptance is truly going to be very significant for someone here, and helping you really settle into your place in the world, your little corner of this world, of this existence. Okay, when we relinquish ourselves from these narratives, these storylines that we tell ourselves, we are truly inviting flow in. We are truly inviting that present moment in. And when we keep things from the past in the present, it is, imagine it like lagging or glitching, so that you're missing like what's in front of you, or it's a little distorted, or you know, it's just like distortions in various ways. So when we release and we forgive ourselves and we forgive others, like the universe is like, there's literally like a path that's being cleared for you. And so, you know how I mentioned like the monkey bars reference? It's like when you hop off that, when you hop off the monkey bars, when you take that final step, you know that you will be in the spotlight. You know that you are going to, where you're going to land is going to be a stage, the center stage. And there is something about you that feels nervous, feels unworthy, feels like, what if I can't handle it? And Spirit is really coming forth to be like, girl, what do you think this has all been for? Like this past, like it's been preparing you to be able to receive. I just posted a short on here on YouTube yesterday about how like baby steps are so important, because we, like our nervous system has to be able to receive, right? Because like if your nervous system is shot and you get a large amount of money and you've never experienced life like that before, then there's going to be like a fight flight. Sorry, the battery screen popped up. But there's going to be like this, it can like fry our nervous system, right? It can like shock us and kind of send us into like this freeze mode. And it keeps us from being like grounded and present in the moment, if that makes sense. 1333 may be very significant for somebody, or the numbers 13 and 33 independently. But they're the 8 of Swords. Crows may be very significant to you, or ravens. But this is about like the way that we restrict ourselves. So just know that the universe is spirit, God, whatever it is that you connect with. Like, wow. And I look down, we have 7, 8, 9, because I have the Chariot, 8 of Swords, and then the 9 of Swords. Babe, set yourself free. Set yourself free. I don't know who this is going to resonate for, but he who is without sin cast the first stone. We mustn't judge ourselves for our growth, okay? Like what we did along that path. we can take accountability and we move forward. But shaming ourselves or damning ourselves for our entire existence when we didn't know, when we genuinely didn't know better. Because trust and believe that if you would have known better, you would have. And I mean that genuinely, because to actually know means to know. Okay? And I feel like there are some things that we just say without thinking, and it's like, no, dude, like we have to give ourselves like radical acceptance and unconditional love. We have to. We have to. We have the King of Wands. You are very much in the moon. Okay. I don't even know that you are that you are completely aware of just like how powerful that you are. I'm going to pull some from the angel numbers deck real quick. So 525 immediately popped out. And then we have 666, personal responsibility. It's time to reflect. Yes, it is time to reflect just how much you have, how far you've grown, just how much you have put in. I literally dropped all these freaking cards, you guys. And evaluate like if where you are headed is still really where you want to go. Let me pick these up. Okay, so a card that kept falling out when I was trying to pick them up. No freaking way. Wow. And the one that's on the bottom, holy cow. So the one that kept falling out the first time was 279, synchronicity, look for signs. Okay, then the card that's on the bottom of the deck, 222, trust fall. Literally, what did I mention? The Fool card. You keep taking trust falls. You keep taking leaps of faith. You keep showing up for yourself. My sweet baby Loki just caught my attention in the camera. Loki may be very significant to you. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Think of one thing you need to let go of so you can enjoy the moment. Give that thing gratitude and then send it off into the universe. Picture it evaporating into thin air. It is no longer something you need to concern yourself with. What did I say? Clinging and hanging on to the things that we have done in the past when we were learning, when we were figuring out how to navigate the human existence. Like, let that go. 924, farewell. That did not even focus. Look fondly on what was. It is okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it is necessary to do so. What did I say? Take a few moments now and connect to your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Imagine that every time that we express gratitude, we are removing a weight, like a sandbag that has been attached to us, and we are able to lift higher. We are able to come out of the depths of this water. We are able to rise up. We are able to float and flow. Like, and when I say float, so this is the visual, and it's like, imagine like losing things that are keeping you down and like floating to the top, and then being able to just flow with the stream, flow with the waves of life, and know that like it ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. Okay, 955, romantic relationships, reconfigure your loving connections. And this doesn't even have to be like glued to romantic partnerships or directly tied to that. There's more so like this energy of like divine, oh my gosh, communion going on here. When I tell you that all the cards that just slipped out were in the reading that I just pulled for you, Diva. And to finish it off with the 8 of Pentacles, babes, like this is you. Just take a minute, look at the imagery. This is you. Take it in. Invite your senses. Like, there's something here about creating a nighttime routine or a morning routine, something that invites your senses in. Candle, incense, scented lotion, body oil, something that is like very nurturing to your senses and involves you like taking care of yourself. I have a dry brush that I will use like in front of my Aphrodite altar, or you can like apply lotions or oils to yourself as an offering to yourself or to Aphrodite or Venus. Let me get one more card to close this out. What we got? I just feel like some of you are really like, have really been sleeping on who you are. The Tower. Let it fall, babes. Let it fall. Let it fall. Set yourself free. So I'm noticing that there's like this heart in this tower, like with this lightning. So when it comes to romantic relationships, reconfigure your love connection, damn, I cannot talk. Reconfigure your loving connections. I'm just going to read what's on this card. You are being asked to change up your way of doing things in romance. Whether you are single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure on how you go about connecting with others. Give yourself a hug right now and feel the love that you have within abundantly flow throughout your body and soul. So if you're in a connection or a relationship, situationship where it's feeling like a dead end street, it's feeling like there's some sort of disconnect, splitting the deck to the same card that we started with, 279, look for the signs. Like, trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust in your ability to know when it is time to go. Sometimes, like, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, actually. It's gonna be different for every person in this collective, and it felt very, like, Spirit's like, nope, just leave it there. Just leave it there. Trying if there's anything else coming through. No, divas. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. If this resonated with you or you vibed with me in any way, go ahead and hit the subscribe, like, share. I hope that you have a great day and keep showing up for yourself. I'm so fucking proud of you. Remember who you are.